Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw live from Paris, France. We're just 12 days removed from Clash at the Castle in Glasgow, Scotland. And what is a big event for this woman, who is in action against one of the best that Monday Night Raw has to offer in this women's division. The CEO, the blueprint, the standard, Mercedes Moné. And it'll be a battle for the world's heavyweight championship, but more than that, it'll be a battle to see who is the very best in the world. Mercedes winning that opportunity at No Mercy against Io Sky, and last week at the end of Monday Night Raw, after a grueling match against Sonya Deville and making quick work of Carmella, Mercedes sending a message laying out the champion. How will the champion respond is the question. If we know Sophia, which we do, we know she's not taking it lightly. Oh my! The SmackDown champion, the WWE champion, Tiffany Stratton here on Monday nights. We knew on SmackDown The Miz was making his way to Monday Night Raw to hash some things out with William Regal, but we did not know that he would bring the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton, along with him. And we know Tiffany Stratton defending her Women's Championship in Glasgow against Becky Lynch, the man. But I guess she's here to meet face to face with her possible challenger, or her possible opponent at Survivor Series, Sophia Everett. She could very well face Mercedes. Hell, Becky Lynch could be champion by the time Survivor Series comes around and faces Sophia, who they faced off at the Royal Rumble. They faced off at Backlash last year. They faced off at WrestleMania 39. What a surprise appearance here from the champion. I wonder what the hell is she here for? Tiffany Stratton didn't come alone, I guess. The man has come to Paris, France. Tiffany Stratton's challenger in Glasgow in 12 days has followed her all the way to Paris. Tiffany Stratton, no Divinity by her side, no Scarlett, no Nikita Lyons, no Kiana James. And Becky Lynch has come to get her hands on the champion. That pop for Becky Lynch was crazy. People of Paris, France loves them some Becky Lynch, I'll tell you what. And we could be looking at the next WWE Women's Champion. The next time we see Becky Lynch in a possible matchup against Sophia Everett or Mercedes Moné at Survivor Series. It's going to be an interesting ride to the Clash into Survivor Series, that's for sure. And it was just heating up between Becky Lynch and Sophia Everett before Mercedes came out here. Her opponent, Sophia's opponent at Glasgow, she has to have her full focus if she's going to be able to retain. Oh my, what a monumental main event we have here tonight. Stars are in action. Becky Lynch teaming up with Sophia Everett to take on Tiffany Stratton and Mercedes Moné. What a night, what a main event. Wow. Bianca Belair. Naomi not on the best of terms seemingly right now. Bianca's mind is focused on Cora Jade. Her mind is focused on the Dominion as we have known for the past couple of months. And she's seeing red. She can't see straight. Naomi trying to talk some sense into her. And that's obviously not getting through. Now we got one-on-one competition. Candice LaRae is in action against the #1 contender for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, Chelsea Green.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Way from Riverside, California, Candice LaRae.
Chelsea Green wanting to be put in a match after Selina Drake's display last week. Wanted to show Selina Drake that Chelsea Green is a threat for that championship. And I mean, if you ask me, look, I'm an unbiased journalist. I'm an unbiased announcer. Chelsea Green is a threat. She has proved that this is a different Chelsea Green that we have seen in years past. After her match against Bianca Belair, she showed that she can hang with the best of the best. And Selina Drake is the best of the best, obviously being the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion, showing how good she is in that ring, how hungry she is for victory each and every night. She's going to have her hands full at the Clash when it comes to this woman. The hot mess herself, Chelsea Green.
And her opponent from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green.
We've seen a different side out of Chelsea Green for the past couple of months, especially since being by the side of Sophia Everett, gaining close friendship, close relationship with the champion, the Women's World Champion. I'm more focused, I'm more hungry, I'm more determined. Let's be real now. She's still Chelsea Green, but she has her eyes on the prize. She seems more goal-driven with that Women's Intercontinental Championship in her sights. It's a big-time opportunity, the first singles championship of her career in her sights here at Glasgow, and she wants to show that, hey, I can be a big-time player in this division as well. And she'll have an opportunity to show that in Glasgow as we get started here between Chelsea Green and Candice LaRae. And speaking of the Women's Intercontinental Champion herself, Selina Drake coming out here wanting first look, wanting eyes on the match to scout her opponent in Glasgow. Chelsea Green, she's going to take a seat right by the announcer's table. Hey, take a seat. Have pop a squat. And multiple bells being rung there as Chelsea Green opens up with a big forearm smash, big boot to Candice LaRae. We're getting right to the chicken, baby. These two women going right after one another, starting out the gates here fast. Chelsea Green trying to show off some wrestling prowess, and now here we got a collar and tie elbow, collar and tie elbow, something. Collar and elbow tie up, something like that. Collar and elbow tie up. That's what it is. Whatever. Same difference. As Chelsea Green wins that exchange and hits her with a big slap, and now going right back into the collar and elbow. And now Candice LaRae dragging Chelsea Green into that corner. The referee, Adrian Butler, trying to get some separation here in between the two women, which he does, getting in between them. And we got another collar and elbow tie-up. They're showing off some grabs here. Candice LaRae able to get the advantage again. Adrian Butler getting right into the action, getting right in between them. Big chop from Candice right out of that collar and elbow. But Chelsea Green able to fight out of that corner into a short arm clothesline from Chels. And now just on the attack and looking for the cover here. Trying to cheat early. What? As Selina Drake looks on, but you got Adrian Butler's one of the best in the business, brother. He got his eyes on that all day. Able to fight out of whatever Candice had in mind there. And now a headlock takedown. The match is looking very, not slow-paced, but I mean, Chelsea Green's had a lot of momentum here in this matchup early on. You know, Candice LaRae is one of the best, has not really got an opportunity here. And if she's able to win this match, I mean, you got to think, an opportunity for the Intercontinental Championship is in her future. She's able to get one over the #1 contender, as both women are in the middle of the ring trading blows. But Chelsea Green winning the exchange. What the hell is Selina doing? Clothesline to Chelsea Green, interrupted this matchup. Adrian Butler has no choice but to ring the bell. I don't think Selina Drake had any intention of just scouting her opponent out here. And she is on the attack. Adrian Butler trying to get in between her, but Selina will not be stopped one bit. And now she is on the attack as Candice LaRae is heading out of the building, heading out of the arena, heading out of the ring, going right to the back. But Chelsea Green able to fight back, not taking no for an answer. She's not a pushover. Big elbow drop to Selina. Chelsea taking the fight right back to the champion. Big penalty kick to the back of Drake. And now a recoil. I was going to call it a code breaker, but can't do that. A recoil. Selina, I don't think Selina expected this fight from Chelsea Green. Chelsea sending Selina right to the outside. She's fired up. This Paris crowd behind Chelsea, sending Selina running. And Selina, I think she's taking the challenger serious now. She's locked in. She's taking Chelsea Green serious, and she'll have no choice but to. Selina tried to take the fight, tried to sneak attack Chelsea Green, but Chelsea able to bounce back, not being pushed around, telling Selina, you're gonna have to face me at Glasgow one-on-one. You're gonna have to take me seriously, because if you overlook me, I will take that championship away from you. And you have no choice but to watch, stare up at the lights, and look at me raise the Intercontinental Championship up high. But wait a minute, we need to get a camera in the back. We need a camera in the back. Cora Jade and Bianca Belair are brawling in the back here. Kendo stick shot to Bianca Belair. Cora Jade taking it to Bianca with countless kendo shots to the back, to the abdomen, and now on the attack with some strikes. But Bianca getting back into the fight. You knew these two women would come to blows at some point. They battled a couple of weeks ago, and last week, battle lines were drawn. They sent their shots were fired, warnings were put out, and now here they are following through. Stomps to the chest from Cora Jade, who is fired up, but now Bianca Belair back into the fight. These two women absolutely can't stand each other. Suplex on that concrete floor from Bianca. These two women can't stand each other. Bianca Belair taking out Cora Jade a few months ago before WrestleMania. Bianca Belair wanting to get revenge on the Dominion. And now Cora Jade is back for her comeuppance. Oh, what the hell is Cora Jade doing here? Placing Bianca Belair on that table now, making sure she stays put on that table. Yeah, with some strikes to the abdomen. Where the hell is Cora Jade going? Climbing that ladder. This cannot end well. Cora Jade, think about your career, damn it. You have your whole career ahead of you. What is Cora Jade thinking? Cora Jade! That's top! It's main event time, ladies and gentlemen. The stars are out. Tag team action, big fight feel. Here we go.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, Mercedes Moné.
Mercedes Moné meeting the champion, the world champion, in 12 days in Glasgow, Scotland, for that World's Championship. Her tag team partner, the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton, will defend her championship against their other opponent in this tag team match, Becky Lynch, who earned said opportunity by defeating Rhea Ripley, who wanted one more match against Tiffany Stratton. Coming up short, not only at SummerSlam, but also at No Mercy, thanks to Divinity. But now it's Becky Lynch's turn to get her shot at Tiffany in Glasgow. But first, she looks to gain some momentum along with Sophia on the way to Scotland, getting a victory over Tiffany Stratton and Mercedes Moné. What a big-time matchup this should be. Tiffany Stratton holds a victory over Sophia Everett, pinning her at In Your House some months ago in what was supposed to be 6-woman tag team action would turn out into a handicap match. So, I mean, lightning could strike twice here in this matchup.
And her partner from Prior Lake, Minnesota, the Women's WWE Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
So Tiffany Stratton, lightning could strike twice for her here tonight, getting another victory over Sophia Everett. And you got to think, I mean, if Tiffany Stratton is able to retain at Clash of the Castle, and so is Sophia Everett, I mean, that would hold some momentum, some mind games in the head of Sophia that she cannot quite get one over on Tiffany Stratton. But if it's this woman that is able to leave Scotland with the Women's WWE Championship, well, we get Sophia and Becky one more time.
And from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch.
Sophia victorious against Becky at WrestleMania 39. Becky returning that at the next Backlash. And then Sophia beating Becky in their last matchup in Royal Rumble. In what was a spectacular match of the year candidate for these two. Obviously, Becky Lynch and Mercedes Moné, two members of the Four Horsewomen, trailblazers. They could face off at Survivor Series if both of them were able to become new champions in Scotland. Lot of intertwining stories here between these four women. But there can only be technically two champions. There can only be two champions walking out of Glasgow with the championships. Will it be Becky? Will it be Tiffany? Will it be Mercedes? Or will it be this woman, the current, reigning, defending, well, not undisputed, but the champ that runs the camp, the face that runs the place, the women's world champion, Sophia Everett.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the WWE Women's World Champion, Sophia Everett.
Now the question is, the all-time question with WWE tag matches is, can Becky Lynch and Sophia Everett coexist? The obvious history between the two is not pretty. One bit. Next you can see, I mean, starting out the match here, even discussing who's going to start the match, but I mean, it looks like they're at least on the same page a little bit. Mercedes starting off for Tiffany, and Mercedes, Tiffany does not want to get involved with Becky Lynch at all. She wants none of Becky. She wants to avoid Becky at all costs. I mean, you saw it earlier in the night. She wouldn't even get in the ring when Becky Lynch was in the ring. She does not want to be anywhere near Becky without her divinity, without Kiana James, without Scarlett, without Nikita Lyons. The four women who have ruled over SmackDown with an iron fist. Kiana James competing at Clash of the Castle for that Women's United States Championship, trying to become the inaugural Women's United States Champion, competing up against Sol Ruca. And that's more gold coming to Divinity. Whereas Dominion finds himself in that same situation with Chelsea Green facing Selina Drake for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. So it should be quite interesting to see how this all plays out as Becky Lynch is taking full control of this matchup here. And just as I say that, Mercedes is fighting back, but here we go. These two women trading blows, the four horsewomen, who revolutionized the game. So Mercedes goes up for a suplex beat. Bianca, Becky Lynch countering the suplex. Bianca's still on the mind. I still can't believe what we saw earlier. And Sophia gets in a shot on Mercedes, and Mercedes is backing off. I still can't believe what we saw earlier with Bianca and Cora. We needed some medical attention. Tiffany Stratton making a beeline for Sophia, but just taking her off the apron. But because taking that timeout, losing the advantage on Becky Lynch, who was dazed and confused in that corner, and now she's on the attack, to finally getting her hands on Tiffany Stratton, one-on-one, no divinity around. But I'm hoping Cora Jade and Bianca Belair are okay. Because, hell, they got a match at Clash at the Castle. I don't know how they're going to be physically ready to compete, but it'd be interesting to see how that plays out for both of them as Tiffany Stratton gains full control of this matchup. And Tiffany Stratton going right after Sophia yet again. Irish whip. Sophia counters an Irish whip, and Tiffany Stratton into that LED barricade. My goodness. And now trying to throw Tiffany back in the ring, but Tiffany counters this time, throwing Sophia in the ring. And now the match is breaking down. Tiffany is going right after Becky, but now Sophia going right after Mercedes. This match is breaking down imminently. Sophia getting her hands on Mercedes, and now Tiffany coming to the aid of her tag team partner, allowing Mercedes to gain some control. But no, right as Tiffany leaves, Sophia is right back on the attack. And as I say that, Mercedes gains control, grabbing a hair full of Sophia's hair and driving her right off that apron. And we got a pin in the ring, German suplex from Becky Lynch on Tiffany, and it only gets a 1 count as Mercedes hits a roundhouse kick on the outside to Sophia, really punishing her opponent at Clash of the Castle in just 12 days. As Becky Lynch is wrenching on the arm, Mercedes throwing Sophia in the ring. I don't know how much that will help. As Becky Lynch is hitting some leg drops, brother. That's 2 leg drops on Tiffany. Will that be it? No, grabbing a head full of Tiffany's hair and elbow shot to the chrome dome. Becky Lynch utilizing all the opportunities that she has to get her hands on Tiffany Stratton. But Tiffany looking for a roll-up. This could be it. Not even a 1 count. Becky Lynch with a counter. Rolling up. Tiffany on her own. One count. Tiffany Stratton countering into it. Roll up of her own. 1. Nice technical wrestling there on display from the 2 competitors that would be competing for the WWE Championship. Sophia Everett getting in the ring, showing that she has some type of issue with Tiffany, but Tiffany right on the attack. Scoop slam, getting Sophia out of the picture. Not only cutting the ring off in half, but also taking out the tag team partner. But Becky Lynch counter suplex and strike to the back of the WWE Champion, and making sure pulling Tiffany into the corner of Sophia Everett and herself. I think Becky Lynch needs to get a tag in here. She's utilizing, like I said, she's utilizing all the time that she has to get her hands on Tiffany Stratton. And now looking for maybe a disarmer. Mercedes getting in the ring, drop kick, breaking it up, saving the match for her and her tag team. And Sophia can do nothing but watch the referee not allowing her to get in the ring, but allowing Mercedes and Tiffany Stratton to get in some shots on Becky Lynch tag team action. Oh, cartwheel into the Alabama Slammer from Tiffany Stratton, and Sophia trying to save her tag team partner, trying to hit Tiffany Stratton as Becky Lynch gets the hot tag to Sophia. But Mercedes we got some nice grappling here. Super kick. These 2 women counter for counter. Battling here in the middle of the ring. Oh my goodness. Back elbow from Mercedes. Irish whip to Sophia. Sophia counters. Irish whip into the corner. Becky Lynch grabbing Mercedes to make sure she gets a shot on her. But Sophia inadvertently takes out Becky Lynch, and now Mercedes and Sophia trading shots in the middle of the ring. Becky Lynch, Mercedes ducks the clothesline. Becky Lynch takes out Sophia. Now Tiffany Stratton taking out Becky Lynch. champion and challenger, taking it to champion and challenger. As Mercedes wrenching on that arm, maybe setting up later for the crossface. Trying to weaken that arm. I mean, all 4 women are susceptible to injury here going into their matchup. And now Sophia right back on the attack. Able to pull momentum back into their favor. Oh my goodness, curb stomps to the back. And now springboard, moonsault to the back. Like I said, both opponents, all participants in the championship matches are susceptible to injury. And if they go into their championship matches with the injury, obviously their opponent is going to take advantage of the weak body part. And like I said, Sophia's arm is getting massively targeted here by Tiffany Stratton, by Mercedes. And that could be a target heading into the match at Clash at the Castle. Repeated strikes in the midsection, weakening those ribs. Sophia taking a lot of damage here on the outside of the ring. Shoulder, forearm tackle, or looked like actually a forearm tackle from Sophia Everett. Wanting Tiffany Stratton to get up. Spear on the outside. We're at a count of 7. But Tiffany Stratton no-selling the spear and kicking Sophia in the face. We're at a count at 8. Sophia beats the count, sliding in the ring. I'm looking for the curb stomp, GTS maybe. Kicking the gut, counter from Tiffany Stratton, Irish whip into the corner. No referee getting in the way, ref bump, but not getting taken out. And driving Tiffany Stratton's head off of the turnbuckle pad. Becky Lynch trying to feed off the energy of the crowd, get Sophia back in this match. Sophia setting up for something. What is she doing? Pump kick in the corner. And Sophia thinks this could be it. We're looking at Tiffany maybe losing it for her team here. Ooh, a 2 count for the Women's World Champion. Springboard off the, what the hell? Springboard off the top rope. Missed, able to, allowing Mercedes to get that hot tag. Big chop there from the blueprint, from the CEO, from the standard. And driving that head into the corner, now targeting that back of Sophia Everett. It will prove dividends if she is able to get the crossface locked in, targeting the arm in the back all match. And Sophia looking to get a hot tag here. Mercedes not paying attention, going to the middle rope and allowing a hot tag to Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch kick to the gut. Oh, but Mercedes immediately shutting it down with a suplex to Becky. And now Irish whipping her into the corner, cutting the ring in half again. Excellent tag team wrestling from these 2 competitors. Obviously Mercedes, former tag team champion here with her teammate Bailey, making up half of Boston Hug Connection. Using that tag team experience here, but Becky Lynch fighting out of the corner, doing whatever she can to get the odds back in her team's favor. Tagging in Sophia, getting Tiffany into the corner, and a kick to the midsection of Tiffany Stratton. And Tiffany able to fight out of it. These are 4 of the very best in the business right now. Becky Lynch, Mercedes Moné, Tiffany Stratton, and Sophia Everett, champions and challengers. They will all meet at Glasgow, at Clash at the Castle. As Tiffany and Sophia were looking for the same thing there, but Sophia shuts it down with a German suplex, getting Becky Lynch in the ring here. And Becky Lynch sees food when she sees Tiffany Stratton clothesline to the outside. Becky Lynch going after Mercedes, but no, Sophia going after Mercedes. And Becky Lynch sees Tiffany Stratton on the outside of the ring, crossbar to the outside for Sophia Everett. Becky Lynch on the top, missile drop kick. This match is breaking down. German suplex snap style to Mercedes Moné. All 4 women battling on the outside of the ring. Pump kick to Mercedes. Tiffany is back in the ring, awaiting Becky Lynch to bring her ass in the ring. Yeah. As Sophia is going straight after Mercedes, driving her into those steel steps, taking her out of the matchup here. Head full of hair for for Tiffany Stratton on Becky Lynch. Super kick, pump kick on the outside of the ring. Deadlift German maybe. Irish whip for Becky Lynch. Drop kick. Irish springboard. Going for the pin here. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh, what the hell? Sophia's on the outside losing her mind here. Shoulder tackle, forearm smash. I don't know what it is. Becky Lynch up top, maybe looking for that elbow. No, she's telling Tiffany to get your ass up. Yeah. Molly go round. Tiffany Stratton got her. Busted that powerbomb. Oh my God, one. Oh, only a 1 count. Oh my God, that was sick. That was sick. Tiffany Stratton, Irish whip, Becky Lynch off the ropes. Maybe looking for that spine buster. Becky Lynch counters. Oh, looking for maybe a powerbomb of her own. Gets Tiffany Stratton high up in the air. Maybe looking for a powerbomb of her own. No, turns it into a fireman's carry and drapes her across the ropes. Becky Lynch full control of this matchup. Disarm her. Sophia getting off the apron, going right after Mercedes. Making sure she cannot pick up this disarmer. German suplex on the outside. Tiffany Stratton fights out of it. Becky Lynch counters. Man, handle, slam. This could be it for the champion. Why is the camera focused on Sophia? 2 count. Tiffany Stratton kicks out. Mercedes tried to break it up. Tiffany Stratton kicks out in time. What a match this has been between the 4 best in the world. Leg drop repeatedly from Becky Lynch. Going up top. Oh, yeah. Looking for one more leg drop from the top. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch with a big victory over the WWE champion Tiffany Stratton, and this could be her fortune in Glasgow. And if she's able to do that, she will be a new champion. Sign of respect there from Becky Lynch. Maybe. We don't know. They didn't come to blows, so that's a good sign. What a win for Sophia and Becky. What the hell? Mercedes Moné got again! Statement from the blueprint yet again.